it was critical. We need you got to have starting pitching, and we know how good he's been here for years. So to see him back to form, it's been a huge lift for us.
What's been the key? Is it? I know he was struggling early. Was partly because he was not mixing his fastball as much as you wanted him to, and he's kind of got back to that.
Yeah, he was falling into predictable patterns before. He's got a great changeup. But he was, I think hitters were starting to sit on it, and the other stuff wasn't showing up. So now he's gotten back to his pitch mix. You see him using curveball, stealing strikes with the curveball. Fastball's been good for him, not just the cutter, but the two-seamer. So just pitch mix more than anything else.
His tempo seemed better too.
Yeah, not everyone's wired the same. Georgie works a little bit slower, but we've talked to him about the tempo quite a bit, for a long time. But something, he likes to work a little bit slower. He's not going to be Chad Bettis on the mound as far as tempo, but he's definitely been better.
How important is it for him to get back to those ground balls? He got another fourth and fifth for those double plays there.
Well, that's what he's done so well for so long here. He'll get guys on base. But he's a master at minimizing damage, and it's because he can get a ground ball and get 2 outs with 1 pitch, and get soft contact. He's really good at it.
Well, good offensive production today with some really nice power from Tony Walters.
Yeah, Tony had done one a long way. Kid had a good day. Had a big hit and run that led to 2 runs. DJ's having a marvelous season. Again, you see the extra base hits mounting for DJ. He's really developing into a pretty complete offensive player. But yeah, it was nice to get a bit of a cushion there.
Just how big was that homer that he hit in the 8th there to kind of help cushion that save?
Yeah, no, it's huge. It's huge, especially after what's happened the last few days. But Jermaine did a nice job. I mean, he was the last guy other than Flande, and Flande we had to hold on to in case there was extra innings. But Jermaine was our last guy. I knew I was going to close with him today. It's just a matter of when to bring him in, because he's been 3 out of the 4 last days. I didn't want him to have to get 5 or 6 outs. So Qualls getting I think it was Segura before I went and got Jermaine. That was a big out. It was a big out because I didn't want Jermaine to have to go any longer than he did. We were able to piece it together largely because of De La Rosa getting through 6. That was critical.
Well, Tony Walters, the defensive metrics love him. Most of your guys have lower ERAs with him. If he continues to show a little more offensive pop, would you say not home runs necessarily, but just getting on base a little more? Would you foresee more playing time for him just because of how good he is defensively?
I mix it up pretty good. Hundley brings a lot to the table too. So Tony's done a nice job.
Well, when you have a game, 3 games like you had prior to this one, then you have a kid like Walters who hits his first home run, gets the business in the dugout, and the guys let loose. And that's part of the fun of baseball. Is that a good thing to have some of that come back after all the excruciating stuff you went through?
Yeah. Hey, I mean, let's face it. The last 3 days haven't been fun. So it's nice, to have moments like that where you can cut loose a little bit. But been a tough few days. But I don't ever doubt that we're going to show up the next day and take our best shot and do it again the next day. That's what we've done.
Story makes a great play to end that
Yeah.
game with that double play. We've seen some fantastic defensive plays from him. How have you seen him grow in the last 6-8 weeks?
Yeah, you know what? I know he's having a great offensive year. His defense has been outstanding. Plus defense. His range is tremendous. He's got plus range, and even on that last line drive, I don't know if there's a lot of shortstops that get to that ball to catch it. He's got a great first step, but his defense has been very, very impressive.
Well, he had that play in the 8th, I believe, too.
That was not an easy play. That ball was hit hard to his backhand, got an in-between hop. That was a very difficult chance right there, and he handled it with very steady hands. You know, and at that point, the game's on the line.
What do you think it will be like for him with Tulo coming back this week? What kind of dynamic is it?
I think, you know, there's been a lot thrown at this kid. I mean, he hasn't blinked, you know. So, you know, I'm sure he'll be business as usual. You know, I'm sure there'll be a different little different element to it because he and Tulo had, you know, were pretty close. So that'll be fun for him. But other than that, he's going to show up and take care of business.
Would you see at the play with Barnes the first time? Did you think he was safe?
No, I didn't. In real time, I thought he was out, you know, but we got a call down from Jonesy and said, hold on, this, you know, he might have got his hand in. And so, you know, even a borderline play, when it might be a run, you know, you're going to challenge those. But, yeah, he did a good job holding out on that one and making sure we got a good look at it.